Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another Treasure Reviews where I bring you a review every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And today we're talking about Vigor, the newest free to play kind of looter shooter game. And I'm saying Vigor with a V. I'm going to stop saying the name of the fucking game now because it sounds really bad. Um, but anyway, this game is about, it's like I said, it's a looter shooter. I would first of all compare it to a DayZ Escape from Tarkov mixture, if you know what those games are. But basically, you load into this camp, this lodge, with a bunch of things that you can craft and build up, like you can upgrade the entire house, kind of, with like little parts, and like there's a workbench and like a plumbing system and like plants to grow and wood to that's like chopping down and but you gotta wait time. I say there's some timers in this game that might turn you off. That's a flaw in what you gotta like wait for things to craft. It's only like 10 to 20 minutes for some things, but it can go up to like 6 to 12 hours, and I'm sure even more the farther along in the game you get. And yeah, so basically the idea of the game is to collect resources, bring them to your camp, and use those resources to upgrade your stuff. Along with there being like guns and healing items and some like cool like there's like a mortar strike in the game or like decoys that you can throw out and it'll show shooting somewhere or sound like shooting somewhere, but they're like fireworks. There's stuff like that, but that stuff's not extremely used. I would say in the like meta right now. I don't know if the game just came to PS4. That's what I'm playing it on. It's been out for like a year on PC. I'm pretty sure, but it's a free to play. And basically this goal of the game, like I said, was to build up your shit and get guns. But how you do that is dropping into a battle royale type world, or not world, but a map. Ooh, excuse me, or an encounter, and you don't really drop in, you just spawn in randomly. And there's like 8 maps, 8 to 10 maps in this game, or different variations of maps, and they're all pretty fucking huge. Like shout out to that. That is one of the most impressive things about this game is that the variety of maps, and each map is pretty dang good, or at least really unique. I mean, there's like a couple snowy maps that are all snowy, but they're different looking maps. They have different styles to them, and like I said, they're huge. It feels like a DayZ kind of open world. Smaller than that, obviously. You do come across players, but there are some maps where you just will not come across this player, especially if you're playing in teams. There's only lobbies of 15 people, which that number could raise, but at the same time, I don't know. I kind of like the looting aspect of it, and that's what it is. Like I said, you get dropped into this map, this encounter, and you go out and you loot guns. You need to loot your guns and just loot in general, like your supplies, like your wire and your gasoline and your inner and all this other stuff. Just tons of shit in the game to loot that you need to get. And like I said, there's guns and ammo too. And if you die when you're in an encounter with whatever you have on your person, will die. You'll lose it. It's gone with you. You have to try to escape the encounter. It's not to kill everyone and be the last one alive in the encounter. That's not how the game works. It's really to get in, get some loot, and escape, exfil or extract. Um, that's pretty much what you gotta do. And it said you'll come across people. It's 15 people lobbies, but you can get up to squads of 3. So you can have like 5 teams of 3, or there's like a whole. There's a lot of times there's mixtures like teams of 3s, teams of 2, and solos can even choose to be in a 15-man solo lobby or play with other trios and duos to play against them, and you get more experience if you do that. And like I said, when you first play the game, you'll literally drop into the map with nothing, and then you'll slowly pick up guns, kill people and get their guns, extract with their guns. You'll just go out there with like really base common weapons, and come back with like gold and legendary MP5 and stuff like that. It's really a fun experience, and like I said, there's also the looting aspect, uh, and bringing back to your base and all that. When it comes to the gameplay itself, it's a third-person shooter. It's a very slow-paced game. Like that's how you're gonna need to take it because the time to kill is extremely fast. One shot headshot for pretty much every gun in the game, um, and but at the same time, shooting is not exactly easy. And I kind of like it though. Like the shooting is fucking janky as hell in the game. It's like PUBG shooting or like a DayZ shooting. Guns have extreme recoil, and it makes you have to like really pick your shots, shake your targets. You can prone, you can like lay down. One of the coolest things I thought about this game was I laid down in a match the other day, and I was able to crawl underneath a truck. That was just so cool to me. I didn't even know you could do that. It's very like realistic kind of feeling. I do enjoy that. Stamina when you're sprinting around, you run faster if you have no guns out. You can take in like 4 weapons when it comes to like 2 secondaries, 2 primaries, something like that. Um, so yeah, it's really unique. You can have stuff to heal yourself. When you get put out on these maps, when it comes to looting, I mean, there's just houses and general stuff to loot. but there's airdrops, which usually give you a crate, because there are microtransactions in the game, but this is one of the most free to play friendly games I've ever seen in my life. The free to like there's a battle pass, and you know how there's always two tiers of a battle pass. There's like the free one and the paywalled one. The paywalled one for this thing is completely cosmetic. Like just there's almost even no reason to get it unless you want to look good. The free one literally gives you supplies, gives you guns, gives you chests. It gives you all the shit you actually want. The other one is just the paywalled one is literally cosmetics, and that's how battle passes should always have been. And like most battle passes half-ass it, even like Fortnite and stuff. You'll have like 60 tiers or whatever, and like 30 of them will only be filled in on the free spot, and there's like 30 missing tiers in the free spot because it's fucking free. I don't know. So really, shout out to Vigor for that. This game has a lot going for it. It sucks that it has such a small market, but it's definitely, if you're a PS4 or a console player and you wanted to play Escape from Tarkov but can't because you were a console player, or a DayZ, well, right here, this game is it. It's like I said, it's hard, kind of. It's quick time to kill. Sometimes you'll just die instantly and be like, well, lost my best guns. That sucks. And like I said, your ammo too. But sometimes you get really in the vibe of getting a 3-man squad and going out there and basically wiping the lobby, especially at some points. Like I said, there's stuff on the map. There's airdrops. There's safes, which take time to unlock. You got to go up to them and unlock them, and it will tell everyone on the map it's being unlocked. You got to kind of hold that area for a little bit. And there's like barred houses, which you got to break into these houses and find a couple buttons. Or there's other safes too, where you got to find 2 buttons around and it'll unlock a safe. You know, so that's the stuff you really want to loot, and the game encourages you to go do those because that's where you get the most experience. You don't get the most experience from killing or surviving. You could survive the entire time because eventually a storm of radiation kind of comes and kills the entire map, which makes you have to leave. And you could stay that entire time until that thing comes, and you won't get a lot of experience. You get experience from opening safes, from opening airdrops. So it's pretty interesting. It's really encourages you to go play the game and loot. I really don't enjoy solos though. Solos are about like if you play a solo lobby with 15 other solo people, you gotta worry about 14 other people on the map, and then also people really like to do the sit in corners, sit in a room and wait, sit at the extract site. There's always like 5 or 6 extraction sites in a map, so you might just get unlucky and come across a guy camping on an extraction site. But like I said, there's options. Just be cautious. You got to be so cautious when you play this game. Sound in the game, I actually really like it. It's pretty good. People are loud when they're close to you. I think it's very good. You know, it's good. It's good sound. Way better than Call of Duty. And tons of variety of guns in the game. Some guns are kind of just small differences, like a legendary gun or an epic gun is better than a blue gun because a rare, just because it has a scope on it. But you know, it's I don't know. There's a lot of guns, a lot of variety of guns, a lot of guns you've seen in other games. So I thought that was cool. And the cosmetics are all right, and you'll slowly earn them free over time. And building up your base is fun. And there's certain collectibles out in the map, like music things. I can't think what they're called. Trolls. You can collect these little troll dolls and lighters. So there's collectibles even too, and that's really unique. So I would honestly, final verdict for Vigor would be an 8 out of 10. Me and my friends played it for like a week straight and then kind of died off again, like we do with a lot of free-to-play games that are like fads. But this one is like, if you really were into this type of survival mindset of being, it's really chill. You know, take it slow, listen to your environment, and then when the action is there, it's an intense kind of long back and forth battles that are slow and kind of reminds me of like a Rainbow Six Siege pace, but very satisfying, you know, when you get those team fights or you get a kill or get kills or outplay someone without just sitting in a corner and camping. Team fights are fun. The solos are a little corner campy, but, you know, just gotta be, it's just one of those games. Every game has camping. I would say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like I said, the shooting was weird, but I do recommend you guys give this game a shot. It's free. Just download it. Definitely try to get a buddy or two to download it with. Everything's fun with friends. And just give it a shot. Let me know what you think down below. Like, comment, subscribe. I will see you next video. Peace out.